Have you ever wondered where coffee, the drink that fuels mornings across the world, really began? Today, we might think of espresso in Italy, cafes in Paris, or massive coffee chains in the United States, but the true birthplace of coffee lies in the highlands of Ethiopia. Here, centuries of tradition, culture, and economy have shaped not only a nation, but also a global industry worth hundreds of billions of dollars. The story of Ethiopia's coffee begins with legend. The most famous tale is that of a goat herder named Kaldi in the 9th century, who noticed his goats becoming unusually energetic after eating the red cherries of a certain plant. Curious, he tried them himself and discovered their stimulating effect. Monks from a nearby monastery soon took interest, using the beans to help them stay awake during long nights of prayer. From Ethiopia, coffee spread across the Red Sea to Yemen and eventually around the world. While historians debate the details, it is undisputed that Ethiopia is where coffee as we know it began, and the country remains proud of this heritage. In Ethiopia, coffee is more than a drink. It is a ritual, a symbol of hospitality, and a thread woven into social and cultural life. The Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a central part of daily life, where beans are roasted in front of guests, ground by hand, and brewed in a traditional clay pot called a jabina. The process often takes hours, with 3 rounds of coffee served, each carrying symbolic meaning. These ceremonies are about connection, storytelling, and shared time, emphasizing the social and spiritual dimensions of coffee that contrast with the quick, on-the-go consumption common in many other parts of the world. Coffee is so embedded in Ethiopian identity that the very word in Amharic, buna, originates from the Kaffa region, one of the plant's birthplaces. Ethiopia is also unique for its genetic contribution to the global coffee market. Coffea arabica, the species favored for its higher quality and complex flavors, traces its roots to Ethiopia. Arabica accounts for most of the coffee consumed worldwide, and Ethiopia's wild forests still host thousands of unique varieties. This genetic diversity is a crucial resource for the future, particularly as climate change threatens coffee production in other regions. Economically, coffee is central to Ethiopia's livelihood. The country is Africa's largest coffee producer and among the top 10 exporters globally. The crop accounts for roughly 1/3 of Ethiopia's total export earnings and supports the livelihoods of over 15 million people, about 15% of the population. Unlike many countries with large plantations, Ethiopia's coffee is mostly grown by smallholders, with farms often smaller than 2 hectares. Many farmers rely on traditional, organic practices, giving Ethiopian coffee its distinctive character. In addition to exports, nearly half of Ethiopia's coffee is consumed domestically, making it one of Africa's largest coffee-drinking nations. Ethiopian coffee's incredible diversity comes in large part from its regions. Sidamo produces bright, citrusy, and floral coffees, while Yirgacheffe, technically part of Sidamo, is prized for its jasmine and lemon notes. Harar offers bold, fruity, and wine-like flavors, often sun-dried, while Limu produces balanced, sweet beans with subtle spice, and Jimma yields a wide variety of flavors. The Kaffa region, the historical birthplace of coffee, still harbors wild Arabica forests. Each area's altitude, soil, and climate create unique flavor profiles, making Ethiopian coffee among the most celebrated and diverse in the world. Globally, coffee is a $100 billion annual market, and Ethiopia's contribution is significant yet challenging. Ethiopian coffee is often sold as single-origin specialty coffee, highly valued in Europe, North America, and Asia. While specialty buyers pay premium prices, small farmers still face the volatility of global coffee markets and sometimes receive only a fraction of the profits. Efforts to expand direct trade and improve transparency aim to ensure more income reaches producers. Despite its long heritage, Ethiopia's coffee industry faces pressing challenges. Climate change is a major threat, as coffee is sensitive to temperature and rainfall. Rising temperatures, unpredictable weather, and disease could make up to 60% of current coffee-growing areas unsuitable by the century's end. Economic dependence on a single crop exposes the country to global price fluctuations, and limited rural infrastructure can reduce efficiency and quality control. Additionally, competition from Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia means Ethiopia must focus on quality and niche specialty markets to maintain its place in the global coffee scene. Yet there are opportunities for growth. Specialty coffee demand is rising worldwide, and Ethiopia's diversity and traditional farming methods position it well. Agroforestry practices, where coffee is grown under shade trees, are environmentally friendly and can help preserve biodiversity, becoming a selling point for conscious consumers. Ethiopia's wild coffee forests also provide invaluable genetic diversity, potentially allowing for the development of climate-resilient crops. Meanwhile, a young and growing domestic population suggests that domestic coffee consumption will continue to expand, adding stability to the industry. Ethiopia's influence on the global coffee market cannot be overstated. Every cup consumed worldwide has a connection to this highland country. Its unique flavors have shaped the specialty coffee market. Its genetic diversity may help safeguard the industry against climate change, and its cultural traditions remind the world that coffee is more than a commodity, it is a shared experience. At the same time, the resilience of Ethiopia's smallholder farmers, working with simple tools and ancient methods, sustains a crop that has touched billions of lives across the globe. For travelers inspired to experience coffee firsthand, Ethiopia is generally safe in major regions such as Addis Ababa, Sidamo, and Yirgacheffe, though conditions can vary. It is always important to research and stay informed before traveling. Experiencing a traditional coffee ceremony in Ethiopia is a unique opportunity to connect with local culture and history while witnessing one of the world's most significant agricultural traditions. Ethiopia's coffee industry is a living link between past and present, between a goat herder's discovery over 1,000 years ago and a global industry today. It sustains millions, shapes culture, and connects Ethiopia to the rest of the world. Every cup, whether in a bustling cafe or a quiet home, carries the story of Ethiopia, its heritage, innovation, and enduring influence. The future of coffee may face challenges, but Ethiopia's contribution remains unparalleled, ensuring that all roads, past and present, lead back to the highlands where it all began. Thanks for watching. Have you ever tasted Ethiopia's coffee?